Good morning, Pastor Steve here. In the third, fourth, and fifth verse of the first chapter of Philippians, he says, I thank my God every time I remember you. I always pray with joy in my every prayer for all of you because of your participation in the gospel from the first day until now. I am blessed by such a congregation, not a perfect one, but willing to be sanctified, willing to be perfected, not super saints, but being set apart more and more all the time. I get what Paul is saying here. I get it. In my last study of 1 Corinthians a short time ago, I rehearsed the desire of Paul as he dealt with that church that was fractious, to recognize those who had helped him in the ministry, those who had been there, those who had helped him and cared for him all along. And I said this, there are many people in this room who do not want their names called out loud. But I could write about them. I could tell you how they ministered to me and my wife out of the public eye and say, hey, know them, watch over them, care for their hearts because they have cared for ours. We're here in our 15th year, and it's in part because at the right moment, at the right time, a beloved one reached out with their heart, reached out with their hand, and said, hey, Pastor, what's going on, man? Or here, I want to help you. I wished I dared call out their names, but I don't. I would like to say, hey, we're still here because at a crucial time, you put aside your own self, you put aside your own feelings, and you work for the program, you work for the cause, you work for the kingdom. I can't call them out, but I want to. Oh, they may not always know how that kind word said to me loudly, hey, we want you to stay. With all your flaws, with all your lacks, with all your unpolished ways. We want you to keep doing what God has called you to do, ministering the gospel outside the box. Oh, I get it when Paul says, I always pray with joy in my every prayer for you all because of your participation in the gospel from the first day until now. I get it. I get it when John said, I have no greater joy than to know that my children walk in truth. Thank you for making my prayers joy prayers. This is Pastor Steve.